Hello, I'm back and I'm doing another fall album share. This is like 10 or 12 fall pages. They're beautiful, so you're going to want to see these. You actually will probably want to copy some of them. So you can go to my website for the Design Space links. They're so pretty. We had the best fall a couple of years ago, and I took so many pictures. I've done like 30 fall pages. They're just, and every one of them is so pretty. So a lot of them would be nice with for portraits or different, kids playing, or this could be kids playing in the park, or some would be nice for prom or graduation or school. You can use them for other things. You just change the title or something. Change the color scheme and you have a nice layout. All right, just trying to give you ideas. Okay, fall is in the air. It sure is. It's fall while I'm recording this too. Okay, so this page I did wide borders. I love this paper. It's all in fall colors. So I used it on both sides. Put a big title at the top, and here I ran big pictures like images, Cricut things. So my photos are up there. I just sort of jiggled it around a bit to make it a little different. These trees are so cute. I love them. I added little pumpkins and a fence behind here to create a little scene. This title is so cute. I think this was the title, and I might have added these trees to create a banner for this page. I don't want to take credit for it if I didn't, but I've been making a lot of banners for my pages, so I may have done that. Not sure. Anyway, it's a border punch from Creative Memories, and that's it. It's pretty simple and very pretty. Fun page. Here's another one. How pretty is this? Okay, so whoops, I want that straight. An owl theme on this page. This beautiful paper. This paper was so pretty. I just love it. So it has gold leaves on fall colored paper. So I cut up 2 squares here, 2 6-inch squares, and put them at a diagonal. And I used a great big piece of it here for the background in the middle. Then I did a branch with an owl on it. And here I found this really neat frame. It has the cream from this owl on it over here, repeating that color. It's not a frame, it's a border thing. So I put it at an angle just to be different, for a change. I've never done that before. And then here I have two rectangles, one in red, one in brown, sort of just placed under there to create some interest. Under my embellishment, or my owl here, I used a pen on him to make some dots and outline his eyes, if you can see that. Just added a bit of detail. I'm not amazing with a pen at all, but some people are. You could do a lot better. Then I added these stickers from Creative Memories Fall Collections, probably Croptoberfest thing. And this pretty layered border is from them, and so is this. It's probably from the same collection, these 2 borders. So kind of a simple page, a cluster here, a cluster there. Beautiful pictures. All right, Now we have a scarecrow happening on this page. That's a fun fall image. Design Space is so inspiring. So anyway, these are, I just like fooling around with the camera, and I was zooming in on some of the leaves up close. So they're so beautiful. Anyway, I put a big title across the middle here on a banner called Autumn. Then I added leaves with pumpkin, leaves with acorns, a scarecrow, a flourish, and then made a cluster with embellishments here. I just angled those for a change, repeated the border over here, and then I added Creative Memories border up here. They're just 5x7, and these are 4x6s. I print a lot of 5x7s. If I like the picture, I'll print it larger. Anyway, I just added some embellishments here and there. 1, 2, 3 clusters sort of thing happening. And this one's dark. We have a dark page here. Okay, these are all dark red leaves. Beautiful. So I found a dark red paper, and these pretty leaves. I think this is a circle, and I cut it in half and spread it apart. Found this stripe that goes with the dark red and it has dark green in it, so that gave me the shade of green I needed. Then I used another piece of it over here, and then my tree punch, I love it, from Creative Memories, and I just cut a tree out in each of the colors that are in those beautiful trees. So this is a nice border, a leaf border that I found in Design Space. I think I've used it on another fall page, but I love it so much. And I do the page and put it away, and I forget that I've used it already, the image. I guess I'm at that age. Anyway, this says fall is in the air and autumn is calling. I put a turkey on this one. It could be a Thanksgiving page too. A lot of these fall pages would be good for Thanksgiving. And then I put a title on here sideways to fill up that space. Added little, ephemera and red enamel dots and pearls all over. I love that. Now this one has the most beautiful paper. It's, there we go. This paper is this paper here. Autumn Blaze is the name of this pad. It is gorgeous. It was Recollections, so it's in Michael's. Excuse me. Love these photos. Anyway, I just called it beautiful. I did a big frame for each photo. Cut that one sheet of paper that I had into 4 diamonds, or triangles rather, and then I used 2 sideways and 1 top and bottom on this side. Put the frame on top in a leafy paper, and then a great big title, another flourish with some leaves over here, and a cluster up here with a squirrel and some leaves and acorns. So there's a fair bit of Cricut on this, but I just embellished with, the squirrel and a few stickers here and there and over here as embellishments, and added some gems. Love this page. Oh my, I like doing enamel dots, but I don't always scatter them. I put them in rows sometimes for a change. Beautiful page and beautiful title. All right, this is a laser cut page that I put on top of a light gold paper. It's from Creative Memories. They have the whole layout for the page, and it has spaces for photos here. I covered them up with my photos. But anyway, it's a page layout with trees, so I used it for this fall page. And I'm in that picture, and the top I'm wearing is similar to this paper. It was the closest I could find to it. So that's what made me choose this paper. And then this coordinates the sunflowers with it. So that was, I used 3 different papers for brackets going out here. Cut all my photos in ovals for a change. And this is a wavy border. It's not, these are Kiwi Lane templates, but this one is just a wavy. I might have used a trimmer for that. Then I created a cluster here with embellishments from, I'm sure they're from Echo Park. These two, but these are an owl punch that I have. Yeah, these are all from Echo Park, I think, fall. This is a fall border from a Creative Memories collection. And that's a nice page. Like these laser cut things. They aren't doing as many anymore, but I used to buy them all. I love them. Here's another one. This is a laser cut page from Creative Memories. It has the 2 frames, the tree, it's that, and these leaves. So I added this behind, this banner behind it, and some ephemera on there. I added the Kiwi Lane scallop border here and over here. I did it double, facing the scallops facing out, and then just a plain border in the middle. I used that same paper for these trees. I repeated that paper over here. I used that shade of green because of this tree right there. And then I sort of found a tree similar to that in Design Space, so I put it on a shape from Design Space and lifted it up higher. Added these leaves underneath to just create a bit of a cluster going here and up there. So put a title on it, and that was an easy page. I used this bit of paper here to sit this on. I don't like things just floating on nothing. So I repeated it up here on top of that picture. Fall is in the air. Sure is. Now this is another laser cut page, 2 of them actually. So I'm trying to avoid the glare, so I'm shoving these pages right up. This is rust colored thing with the square and the circle and the square and this circle. That's a laser cut page from Creative Memories. And these 2 pumpkins with all this ivy is another laser cut page. So I thought they would go together nicely for my fall grouping. And so in the middle where they suggest photos, I put pretty papers, and I put my big photo in the middle of that page. So that was simple. And on this pumpkin, I added embellishments. I added these leaves too, lifted them up. So to make these 2 pages coordinate, this is ivy, so I found ivy border image in Design Space. So I cut it out big, and I just used it as a diagonal across the page. I did repeat these papers in these circles instead of photos. I like paper. It makes things pretty. Anyway, they're pretty maple leaves. Added a fall title on this and some stickers, little fall leaves and pumpkins around, because there was pumpkins over here, and that's 2 easy pages. They were from Creative Memories. Thank you. Now, this is cute. these images are from Miss Kate Cuttables in Design Space in Cricut Access. She used to have so many different cartridges that were hers. Image sets, they call them now. So I just love hers. So I often go to Miss Kate Cuttables to look for images. I often go there first. And so how cute is this? A girl and a boy hedgehog. I just had to use them when I saw them. And this is one of her trees. And I've done it in green before, but I've never done it in the fall colors. So I embossed each layer and inked it, and it came out pretty nice. If you can see that, the inking and that, it really is thick. It's like several layers thick. So it's turned out beautifully. So that's all the shades of orange is like in these trees. Loved it. So I have Kiwi Lane happening here, the wavy borders and the scallop. And I flipped it for over here, did the scallops and the wavy borders up top. I added a title for Thanksgiving, because so many of these pages could be Thanksgiving. And I just thought these are adorable. I did add little tiny fine dots around their noses and bigger ones around here, because they're so cute. Her images are always quite detailed, and so that's why I like them so much. Now this page I think is beautiful as well. Isn't that pretty? I like these colors. So this is Creative Memories paper. This background is. And this might be too. I'm not sure. It'll be on my website. I say where I get all the papers from. So if I know, I tell you. Okay, so I found this wonderful frame. And this is on Lake Huron at Mike Weir Park. I thought that was really pretty. This too, over the colored leaves overlooking the blue lake. This lake is so blue. It's often darker than that, and it looks like the Mediterranean Sea. Anyway, so I used the pumpkin paper and other paper. Oh, there is a border here printed on this paper. So I added another extra border with pumpkins. And then I used this pumpkin paper. I think that's the same paper as this. So I repeated it on both sides. Did one frame and one border. I found this pretty pumpkin corner and a pretty stack of pumpkins. How cute are they? And then this title with a pumpkin, Hello Autumn. I may have created that. I'm not sure though. Can't take credit for it. Anyway, love this frame. 1, 2, 3 flowers on that. 1, 2. I repeated the flowers, and there's 3 of them. I used 2 there and 1 up here to carry the blue flower up to over there. These are just pearls, peachy pearls on here. And I like the white pumpkin thing that's going on for the fall these days. Very pretty. So in the pond there were ducks. So I took a picture. There were mallard ducks. So I found I used Kiwi Lane to create a scene, sort of, a landscape. And I found a duck border that I put all along the bottom. And I added some, there was a duck with grass, tall grass growing image there. And then I found these duck images. So I placed them around and added some fall trees into this, just creating a scene on this whole page. I thought that was fun. And then I found this title, Just Ducky. I thought that was funny, so I used it. I really liked it. So there's a fall scene, and this is at our local park, Canatera Park, that I took these. Cute. There's a nice trail in there too, walking trail. A lot of people walk there. And this is another laser cut page from Creative Memories with the colored sunflowers and pumpkins. There's two wooden frames that go with that. So I put it on a yellow background because I had these sunflower pictures. Gigantic sunflowers. Never seen any so big. And then I had this sunflower paper. I think it's the one that goes with this. So this might be another Croptoberfest, a different year. Yeah, they all coordinate. So that worked well. And then I added this border here. It was from paper, I guess. I cut it out of paper. Found some pumpkins to do in these colors, the gold and the creamy color. So I did those. I repeated it on both sides. And this image of a sunflower is from Design Space. It's a cartridge called Art Nouveau. It's beautiful. I love that cartridge. Go check it out for all kinds of gorgeous images. It's one of their nicest cartridges ever. Have I got this up enough? I hope so. Anyway, I just embellished with, there's some hearts that are in the same color scheme. These stickers go with that collection. They're pumpkins and sunflowers, all in the same. I just created a cluster here. There's one up there and one over here. Added some little, these are just punches that I have, so that was an easy page. Could be a lovely Thanksgiving page as well. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my pages. Please subscribe below, and thanks for watching. Happy scrapping.